Welcome back everyone, this is Kylie the Curly Crafter, and because now that it is summer, I'm super excited because I wanted to make some fake key lime pie slices. They turned out amazing, I love them so much. They are a little bit on the smaller scale, they are super adorable, great for tier trays, decorating, and much more. So make sure if you guys want to see how I made my fake key lime pie slices, stay tuned for this video and I'll show you how. When it comes to making my fake key lime pie slices, I found it super easy when using this round silicone pie slice mold. I purchased mine off of Amazon and I will leave a link for you guys down in the description. When it comes to the crust though, I decided to use some model magic, so I took a nice healthy amount, put it in one of the divided pie crust compartments, and just started to press it against all the edges and make sure that it was firmly pressed down in my silicone mold. After the bottom was done, I also took another piece, kind of rolled it up, and then pressed it to the back. This will be the backing or the back part of your fake pie crust. After you have that in, you need to make sure that you really secure it down to the bottom part that you already flattened out. Whether that's pressing and smoothing, just make sure that it is really attached. After my two pieces of the pie crust were seamless and completely attached together, then I decided to use my fingers and pinch the backing just to give it more of a baked pie crust texture. I made 7 fake key lime pie crust, and then after all of those are pressed in your silicone mold, you're going to have to let them dry for 24 to 48 hours before trying to get them out. To get them out, I very carefully pressed up from the bottom of the silicone mold and plied open from the back. Then it popped out super nice. Just be very careful so you don't break it. And then after they are out of the silicone mold, I let them dry for about another 24 hours just to make sure all the air could have gotten to the rest of the model magic. Next, we will prepare something to bring our crust up a whole nother level. I'm going to use this caramel and bread pudding wax melt from Walmart. It was about $2. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a cube of the wax melt, or even more depending on how much you are going to do. And you are also going to need a lemon zester. So what I did is I took the wax cube and just zested it over a paper plate. It creates a nice fake graham cracker crumble. For doing your crust though, make sure that you paint your dry crust a brown shade of your choice. I used the Apple Barrel Light Mocha and also Antique Parchment, I believe, also a little bit of their classic caramel color. And then what you're going to do is actually when the paint was dry, I tried sprinkling on some of the fake graham cracker crumble, but it just didn't stick well, so then I went over it with some Mod Podge and just applied another layer of the fake graham cracker crumble to the crust. And then you're just going to let that dry. Make sure it is fully dry before doing the next step, or else it will come off. After all my pieces of fake crust is completely dry, I decided to place all of my fake crust back into the silicone mold. The edging of the silicone mold is going to be like a guard for the pie filling that we are about to make. After your crust is secured back into your round silicone pie crust mold, you're going to need a mixing bowl, a mixing utensil, and also some lightweight spackle. I just eyeballed the amount of the lightweight spackle that I would need roughly to fill all of my key lime pie crust. I did about a nice 4 scoops of it, and then it was time to color it. I used the color Lime Tree and Sunny Day by Apple Barrel. I found the best ratio was 3 drops of yellow and 2 drops of green to achieve the best key lime pie color, because key lime pie is a very light color and it's more of a yellowy than a green. After you have reached your preferred key lime pie color, then you are going to need a piping bag and also a piping tip. I decided to use the Wilton 2A piping tip for this, which is just a plain round tip. After I put the tip inside the bag, I just proceeded to add all of my fake lightweight spackle key lime pie mixture into the piping bag and ready to pipe. A tip for when piping in your fake key lime pie mixture I found was actually starting around the edges, just to ensure that it's all closed and lightly pressed against your fake key lime pie crust, ensuring that there's going to be no air gaps for the key lime pie not to fill. Also, when filling in your fake key lime pie mixture, make sure not to go all the way up to the top so that you will be able to see a little bit of your fake crust peeking out through the top. It'll make it look a lot more realistic, as for the real key lime pie, that's how it looks. I did not like how my slices weren't completely smooth, so to fix that problem, I just took a popsicle stick and smoothed out the tops till I liked how they looked. Before removing your key lime pie slices out of the mold, you're going to need to let the spackle harden or let dry for 24 to 48 hours. And then to remove them from the mold, I just slowly decided to press open or remove and unstick the edges of the silicone mold. Then again from the bottom, very carefully and lightly pressing up from the bottom just to pop out the fake key lime pie slices. And that's how I got them out, and then I just proceeded to decorate them afterwards. So I also had to prepare some fake lime slices. First I had to make a silicone mold in this video, and then I actually built all of the lime wedges in this video, which includes mixing the resin, pouring them, painting the rinds. So everything else you need to know is in this video, and I will have both of these videos linked up in the art cards so you can go watch them when you are done watching this video. Now I'm going to make my fake whipped cream, so what I'm going to need is my mixing utensils and also my lightweight spackle again. This time you are going to need a little bit less spackle because all you are going to be doing is the whipped cream, not a full or a whole lot of the key lime pie mixture. So what I did is about 2 or 3 nice scoops of the spackle, and then I decided to color it and change the color. So I used the Antique Parchment paint from Apple Barrel, and I gave it a nice light creamy, almost like a cream cheese frosting color. After you have your desired color of the fake whipped cream frosting, then you're going to need your piping bag and a piping tip. I don't know exactly which piping tip I used, but I used a star tip that was really pretty and nice for the whipped cream. Then I decided just to proceed and add all of my fake whipped cream mixture into the piping bag and pipe it on the top of my key lime pie slices. I'm going to pipe a little bit of my fake cream cheese frosting mixture on the top of the key lime pie slices, and then add one of my fake lime slices on top of that, kind of at an angle. I thought this looked really good, and if you need to know once again how to make the lime slices, I will have them up in the iCards and also linked down in the description. I really like how they turned out. They look super cute, and I'm super excited to decorate with them. After all of your toppings and decorations are on your key lime pie slices, just let them dry another 24 to 48 hours, and then they are ready to decorate. And of course, if you rather purchase them rather than making them yourself, you can always buy them on my Etsy shop at The Curly Crafters Cakes. I love them so much, and hopefully you guys do as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed my fake key lime pie slices. They are super cute, super easy, and super adorable, great for decorating and much more. I hope that you guys like it. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I have a bunch more summer craft videos coming your way, and I'm also going to be doing a vacation vlog very shortly. Thank you guys for watching, and bye everyone!